Hey guys, I'm Randy Younger, and it's a very special edition of Under the Radar, bringing movies and people together one frame at a time. With me, I have the wonderful cast of the classic sci-fi comedy Galaxy Quest here at WinterCon in New York City. And guys, I just want to thank you so much for your time today. I am such a huge fan of the movie. It's ingrained in my DNA at this point. It's actually it's a wonderful life as their traditional film on Thanksgiving, holidays. Galaxy Quest is my traditional film to watch with the family. And just every time you see it, you just get happy. It brings you so much joy.
Is there a particular holiday that you like to watch it?
I mean, whenever I watch it, that's the holiday.
That's the holiday.
Yeah, so, but guys, I just want to go around real quick. How did you get involved with this great film? Daryl.
Hey man, I work with Dean Parasol. I'm Daryl Chill Mitchell. I work with Dean Parasol on a movie called Home Fries. And we developed a rapport and a relationship. And then when he got this next project, he told me about it and he auditioned me. And I came through and made me Laredo.
And then for me, I drove my car down from Vancouver to Los Angeles, and my first audition was for Galaxy Quest, and that's how I ended up on the show.
I had just also moved from New York, and I got a page. They were looking to cast this part, and when I got there, they showed me Jen's audition, and I basically copied what he did, and I got the part.
Awesome. I hadn't thought of this before, but I realized I was flown in to test for a TV pilot called Traffic, and then they said, do you want to do a callback for Galaxy Quest? Because I had done an audition in New York, and I happened to be in Los Angeles, so I got to go, because I was testing for this TV pilot. They said, we'll also go in for the director, Dean, and who's the cast director?
Debbie Zane.
Debbie Zane. Brilliant, right? And so, and I got both that day. I got, it was the best day. It was the best day of my career. I got the pilot, and then I got Galaxy Quest the same day. And so,
Oh my God,
that was an awesome day, guys. These guys know that's like a fucking awesome. Ooh, can you curse on your podcast?
I mean, it's not.
Fuck!
There you go. Were you guys Trekkies going into it? What was it like?
I'm the biggest Trekkie of all time. I've seen every Star Trek episode.
She's making that. I am. I've seen every Star Trek episode. Yeah.
All right. It's actually funny because Galaxy Quest was the first time I actually saw a convention outside of Trek. So it was really like an introduction to the con world. Obviously, you guys are here at WinterCon. What is your experience like with cons typically?
I learned about, that's where I learned about the con, on the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about it. They gave me a video to watch called Trekkies, and I watched it and I was like, the hell is this? Then when I came and we shot the movie and everybody was dressed up in these costumes, and I didn't understand the costume because I'd never been to a con. So I didn't know what it was. Then now, like a year and a half ago, I did a con and it all clicked for me that day.
It's so meta. Like,
I realized I'm living the movie.
yeah. What was the con-like experience for you? Post-film, pre-film and post-film?
I didn't know anything about it pre-film, and then like 1999.
I've never been.
And then we shot at the Lady LA, and then I saw what a con was. People
Created the con, and it was exactly like that.
And it's very similar, coming to these cons. This con is like a little slower, but some of the bigger cons they're pretty crazy. So.
Con experience pretty similar? How about you?
Yeah, I've never been to a con before in Galaxy Quest, and the first one I did was with Jed about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I'd ever been to a con.
Nice. I'm expecting a giant ship to crash through right now, but hopefully that won't happen. You want that?
I would like that.
Yeah. So back to the film, guys. What were like some of the major challenges you guys faced on set? It seems like a very physical film. Daryl, how about you? Any challenges?
Man, only challenge I had was to stop playing around. Tim, that was my major challenge. Trying to go to work. It just
all
worked.
they did.
Man,
All they
that's
did
all we
was
did.
I love it.
ruin takes.
Really?
That's all they did. Do you remember that? Was there as much like farting? Like rolling speed?
That is
And then you'd be like, ah!
Tim, I don't remember eating that.
Oh gosh. And what was it like working with all the special effects? Was it just all green screens behind you?
Never.
Yeah. Oh.
Never.
Oh, good.
All that stuff was real deal, baby.
Yeah.
We didn't do, that whole.
Most of that
Was
stuff.
there
They originally like they had my arm that it was going to turn into a tentacle at the convention when we show up, but then they decided not to put that in the movie. And they had put all the dots that they would do for creating something digitally later. But that was very early on. It was pre-green
You
screen.
didn't do it? Oh,
There's a scene in the movie where Alan Rickman hears my voice. I make like the little octopus noise, and he goes, and they had built the whole special effect where inside the ship, like it was just the facade of the what's the name of the ship?
Protector.
The Protector looked like that, but inside it was very organic. So it was all like blood and guts and tentacles and stuff inside the wall. And Alan just goes, why don't I just pretend that he's on the ceiling as an octopus, which is like this picture here. And he goes like, Quellic? He goes like that. And then I had to do this thing where he goes, Dean just goes like, just pretend you fall and then you just pop up as a character. And I just go, all right. And I go like, sir! You know, like that.
Brilliant.
And it was like, so it was so low rent.
Right.
You know, and
But
they
it
just
worked
added,
beautifully in
right,
the
they just added the creature on the ceiling.
Right.
And then I just did a thing like vaudeville.
Now I'm so glad you mentioned Alan. Obviously he's passed a number of years now. What a giant in the acting community. And I know your character, particularly with Dr. Lazarus, was a very strong bond.
Yeah.
What was it like working with Alan?
He was the first day the first day of the movie that we shot. The first scene we shot is the scene where I'm showing him to his quarters.
Okay.
I go like, sir, this is where your quarters is, and he started to crack up because he hadn't seen the walk yet.
Oh, really?
You know, so he was like,
So that was fresh.
what you doing? He was
Very
like,
genuine.
okay.
And then you're like, I invented it because I invented the walk.
Yes.
I almost never say that publicly. I let them tell everyone that I invented the walk.
Right.
But
I don't think you invented it.
But anyway, he was so great and really nice, and I think a lot of us have had the experience I did. He'd come to see plays I was in subsequently since the movie, and he would always come back and say hello and things like that. So he was a really cool, very, very lovely guy.
How was it like for the rest of you on set? Was it a good, like, lighthearted mood? What was it like interacting with the cast?
Yeah, super fun.
Oh man.
Man, I had a blast, man. Just like this interview, man. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
thanks.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank you for having
guys,
us.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and for the 25th anniversary next year, any big plans? Any soirees? Anything happening?
We're going to get together at another con 6 years from now.
Yeah. And I'll see you there, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So guys,
When I want you all to get together when I die. And I want you to put my body in and just explode it with
And
Shoot
then
into
say,
space.
say,
like
exploded.
yes. And then I want you to party.
guys, I want to thank you so much for your time today. Great con, great movie, great legacy. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Randall.
I'm Randy Younger. This has been Under the Radar, bringing movies and people together, one frame at a time.
One thing.